Hi guys, it's Cameron from the Mighty Blues. This is my instant match reaction. Watford 1, Everton 0. Another defeat for Marco Silva's Blues, another poor performance. Listen, I thought the game overall was just a bit dull. It was just a bit crap, wasn't it? I thought Everton offered nothing, to be honest, for the entire game, and it's really sad to see because we are literally just not good enough. We are just not good enough. I thought, for me, Marco Silva has to take the blame for that today. He really does. I've stood by Silva and said, the players haven't been playing good enough. They're not showing heart, they're not showing passion. For me today, Marco Silva has to take the blame for that. I don't know why he bothered changing the team, and I certainly don't know why he bothered playing Gylfi Sigurdsson and Cenk Tosun and Richarlison as a front three, knowing full well that front three offers absolutely no pace at all. And that's what, at the end of the day, that's why we didn't create any suffice chances today. That's why we didn't really look like getting involved in the game, because we didn't have any pace up front. For me, I think the midfield three played really, really well together. I think Davis, Gomez and Garner were playing well, but what Marco Silva done was he ruined that midfield three by taking Andre Gomez out of it and putting Theo Walcott on. Now listen, I don't particularly think Theo Walcott had an awful game when he come on, but if you're going to make that substitution, it has to be man for man. You've got Richarlison there, who didn't do anything in the game at all. You've got Gylfi Sigurdsson there, who again ghosted the game, again looked like he wasn't even playing football. Why take one of your midfield three off, who are playing well, to bring on an attacker when you've got two attackers there that have been absolutely shite all game? He takes Andre Gomez off, and within a matter of minutes, we concede. A ball straight into the box, and Andre Gray's sitting there on his own. No one marking him, and it literally just comes off him and goes in. I think Marco has to take the blame for that today. I think the team selection was really, really strange. I was sitting there before the game, and obviously the team got announced, and the Everton admin didn't put it in any sort of formation, and all fans on Twitter were trying to figure out what sort of formation it was, and I was thinking, you know what, I don't care if I don't know, I don't care if the Everton admin doesn't know, but please let them 11 players on the pitch understand the type of formation that Marco Silva's wanting to play. Please, Marco Silva, understand the formation that you're wanting to play. And I think he got it wrong today. I think, listen, I don't mind playing the diamond. I don't mind having Gylfi, Gomez, Garner and Tom Davis in the same team, but you need to have pace up front. And I'm sorry, but Cenk Tosun doesn't bring enough pace for me. You've just seen a game of Cenk Tosun there where I don't think he was particularly awful, but he had a couple of really decent chances that he should score, and he didn't. The one at the end, granted it's offside, is an absolute sitter. He doesn't know it's offside because he spends 30 seconds after it with his head in his hands. It's an absolutely shocking miss. And I think overall today, the game in itself was really, really boring and really, really dull, but Everton's performance was just so uninspiring and so poor, and it's horrible to see because that is just what we are now. We just are a floating team in the middle of the Premier League, not threatening anyone really. I mean, when we go away to teams like Watford, it's fucking Watford. We should have been winning that game all day long, no matter what formation you play, no matter what players you play. The players should have been good enough to get 3 points today, and we didn't. The game was boring in itself. He makes a silly substitution. We concede the goal, and then that was it. Calvert-Lewin, I love Calvert-Lewin. I'm a massive fan of him, and I think he should have started the game. But when he come on, he had two really, really good opportunities, two really, really good headers, and he puts them straight at Ben Foster. Kurt Zouma in the first half has a really good header. Nobody marking him. He's free. How many times do we see Everton concede from balls into the box where players are standing around and not being marked? We have an opportunity where one of our players is standing in the box, not marked, and he heads it straight at Ben Foster. I just think we were really poor today. Listen, I think the likes of John Joe Kenny, Tom Davis, I thought he played well. Garner, I thought played well as well. But for me, it's down to Marco Silva today. I think he started off with a team that had absolutely no pace up front in it, and a team that you knew from the off were going to struggle to create anything because we didn't have any pace. Because trying to knock the ball past and run onto it with players that don't really have much pace, with Richarlison who's just throwing himself on the floor every 2 minutes, it's not going to work. And then, I wasn't totally against the idea of Theo Walcott coming on. I think Theo's been awful in the last couple of weeks, but I don't think he was particularly too bad today. But you have to make a like-for-like substitution. Rag Gylfi off, he was shite. Rag Richarlison off, he was shite. What's the point in taking one of the midfield three off, putting Walcott on, and then 5 minutes later taking Sigurdsson and Richarlison off? If you had the plan to take Sigurdsson and Richarlison off, take them off for Walcott. Don't disturb that midfield, because then that left a massive gap, and it was shown when they put one simple ball across the box and Andre Gray was standing there with absolutely nothing else to do other than put the ball in the back of the net. I literally, I don't know where we go from here, to be honest. I'm half sick of coming on and sitting here every week and just saying we've been beaten again, again another mid-table side. We're not being beaten by top sides here. We're being beaten by Wolves, who have only just been promoted, and Watford. Two sides that are above us, two sides that we should be beating. And we literally are the definition of a mid-table team now, because we can't beat any of the top six and haven't done all season, and we can't beat the teams that are in 7th and 8th. We can't beat the teams that are above us, so we literally may as well just be irrelevant. We haven't got a game now for nearly 3 weeks, 17 days I think it is, and I really, really hope these players get a massive kick up the arse. I hope Marco Silva gets a massive kick up the arse because he got it wrong today. He should have kept the same formation and the same personnel. Maybe take Theo Walcott out and put Lookman in. Or if he wants to play Tosun or Richarlison, put them in that position. But I think he really cocked it up today. I think Gylfi Sigurdsson again has just wandered round the football pitch and done nothing, and shouldn't start now for me for the next couple of games because he doesn't offer anything at the minute. I literally, I don't know where we go from here. I really don't know where we go from here. It's another uninspiring defeat, and it's another performance that you're thinking, I've just wasted an hour and a half there. The game was absolutely shocking in itself, but all as it took was one opportunity for Watford, and they won the game. And the opportunities we had, we didn't do enough with. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below where we go from here. But for me, I literally don't know. Marco Silva has to take the blame for that today. And whether he'll still be here in the next coming weeks and months, I don't know. But we were shocking again today. Another defeat against the team that we really should be beating. And that's all you can really take out of it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you later.